did they discuss a couple of things at halftime?
Yes, on Hadia, they discussed that they are very good potentially, especially on a physical game, and they like running, so they need to do more of that and also win some free kicks in and around the box. For Wulqi'te, they are good on handling the ball, and especially on that that man on the screen, this Fire Negash, giving him a lot of width on the right-hand side, so they need to work more, especially in giving him the correct kind of passes.
Right, so that should be the ingredient that will change the way this game is being played. We'll see whether it turns out like that as well. Despite Bekele just running back into position for the Hosa'ina side, as Wulqi'te will come with the attack. Fireu Solomon is part of it. Then Fofana takes off. He's trying to get Dawa Tessa to run centrally. Goalkeeper is off his line, takes it easy and plays it out to Nekash on the right side. They love to give those tearing through balls, and they put them into the center. The kind of balls that defenders are just unable to get to. They stretch themselves and only miss it by inches, and that's what they're fighting for every time to get the ball up front. Yes. This man from Cote d'Ivoire has done it pretty well in that last move.
He's very good, especially on 1v1 with the space in front of him, and they know that he can be able to run, and he's a bulldozer. So the correct feed for him might suffice for Hadi Hosa'ina.
Well, let's hope they'll be able to get it to his bulldozing feet, as Gilbert calls it. See whether it's going to work out at the front. But first they build it up in the midfield, and he loves to come into the midfield as well. A pair, the Ghanaian had seen Dula Mulatu running on the right side and wanted to get the ball to him, which was a very good idea because they had space on that side. Can it still go there? Oh yes, it will, if they restart it again in their half. And maybe they will want to build it patiently as well, other than opt for very fast moves. We'd like to, then a good one onto the right side. But there's very good defense that is waiting there. Ramadan Yusuf, unperturbed, controls the ball and brings it back to himself. It's a massively big cut by Isaac Isinde off the field of play. But a throw-in is going to be for Wulqi'te.
He knows this field. He won with the Uganda Cranes in the Sakafa Championship in 2015 and 4 times the St. George's. So he really knows most of the areas in this field.
He does. But he's moved teams as well and joined the newly promoted side. So they expected the best for him. A good ball. Sorry about that reaction, but Mulatu just leaves it behind. Salifu Fofana, in falling and losing his footing, actually acts as a dummy and a decoy for it. But Dula Mulatu was so convinced Salifu will get to it. And then Salifu leaves it, Dula Mulatu leaves it behind. This is going to be a foul. You don't lose those kind of chances. They don't come very easy. The chance is now for Yared Tadese up at the front with Ashinafi Bekele watching him closely. Very calm indeed. Yeah, that's a foul, certainly, and very deliberately as well. It's just that Yared decides not to go down easily. But he was being cut down very deliberately on that left side of attack for Wulqi'te. This is going to be another foul. Now they're getting a little bit careless with the tackling, Gilbert.
Yeah, they're getting careless. And it's just nervousness. There's 50 minutes on the clock, and the clock is really ticking hard. And maybe what they were given as instructions has not worked out yet.
Only for 9 minutes, only for 4 minutes. They should not get nervous. They should wait a bit. They should calm down the nerves. It's a low ball here. Was looking like it was not going to be very well dealt with, but ultimately, I tell you, this is that time when everything that can go wrong will go wrong for the strikers and also for the defenders. Salifu almost getting onto that. The worry with the way Salifu plays is that he gets very tired because he's doing all the runs on the right and on the left, and they're not giving him much of the time. Degim seems to be feeling a little bit of a pinch as well, Niguse. But previously there was Tesfaye Negash who actually